The following is a production of the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. It's time for Davis County Baseball, streaming online on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel and Facebook page. Now, let's head down to the field with the voice of your Davis County Mustangs, Alice Kojo.
It's time for Mustang Baseball. Welcome to Chariton, where Davis County will play their final doubleheader of the season as they get set to take on the two-time defending South Central Conference champion, the Chariton Chargers. It's good to have you with us on the Atomo Radio Sports Network. I'm Alice Kojo. I'm joined by Annie Argo, our on-site producer. And Davis County wraps up what could be the final week of the season as the regular season finishes up. And then on Friday, the playoffs get started. So just like that, after finishing up the season with 4 games in 3 days, Davis County will then have a day off, and then the playoffs will start on Friday. Let's take our first break for our national anthem, and when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the first pitch between Davis County and Chariton for Game 1 of our doubleheader on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited-time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
Hi, I'm Allison Engel with First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield. As another growing season gets underway, First Iowa State Bank is here to help area farmers tackle their 2026 ag needs with local decisions, personal service, and financing built around your operation. Whether you're planning for crop inputs, equipment, livestock, land, or operating expenses, our experienced ag lending team understands agriculture because we live it every day right here in Southeast Iowa. Stop in and talk with our ag lending team at First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome Welcome back to Millage Field as we get started for Game 1. Let's get to the starting lineups before the first pitch, as Davis County has Peyton Schooley leading off at second base. Dexter Scott is at shortstop, batting second. Batting third behind the plate is Max Taylor. Noah Sizemore gets the starting assignment on the mound. He bats cleanup. Grant Husted at third base, batting fifth. Batting sixth, and in right field, Josh Settles. Hayden Bankston's at first base, batting seventh. Batting eighth, and in center field, Victor Milder. And batting ninth, and in left field is Rylan Johnson. Chariton has Keegan Evans in right field leading off. Austin Kane in left field batting second. Connor Shores, the shortstop, batting third. Batting cleanup and the second baseman is Gavin Byers. Charlie Stratton will be the starting pitcher. He is on the mound right now, and he bats fifth. Batting sixth and in center field is Jace Gwynn. Grady Smizers is the catcher. He bats seventh. Batting eighth and at first base is Griffin Richmond. And batting ninth and the designated hitter is Dayton Wickett. He'll be batting for the third baseman, Kane Schooley. So Griffin Richmond, left-hander on the mound for Chariton. Both teams were late getting the lineups in as they were checking on the health of their respective players. Stratton, I should say. I might have said Griffin Richmond. Stratton is a left-handed sophomore. He just threw his final toss. Stratton's 3-1 on the season. ERA of 4.15, and he has pitched 28 2/3 innings. So here's Peyton Schooley to lead things off for the Mustangs. Davis County coming off a 3-0 shutout at the hands of Cardinal on Friday. Felt like we were hurtling towards the start, and looks like we are as the first pitch is thrown by Stratton, and that's hit in the air out to left center field, and that's going to find some grass. A bloop single for Peyton Schooley to lead things off. So on the very first pitch, Schooley's aboard, and that brings up Dexter Scott. Davis County got one hit back on Friday in their loss to Cardinal. Matt Blommy was fantastic in that ball game on the mound for the Comets. The only player to get a hit against Blommy was the man at the plate right now, Dexter Scott, a first inning single, and then that was it as far as hits and base runners are concerned. He swings at the first pitch and fouls it back. Scott checks in with a .338 average, on base percentage of .443. In that latter category, he leads the team. 4 doubles and 10 runs driven in. Schooley with a good start as he was able to bloop a single into left field. That pitch is inside to make the count 1 ball and 1 strike. You look at the thermometer, it says 90 degrees, you're like, okay, no big deal. But then the heat index is 106. Thankfully, we're situated in the shade as that pitch is lifted in the air out to left field. Coming in is Kane, and he puts it away for the first out. So I mentioned the temperature. Another factor is going to be the wind. A 21-mile-per-hour wind, and it is gusting, a steady gust, out to left field. So that brings up Max Taylor. Max is batting .309 coming into today's doubleheader. Stratton comes home with the first pitch, and it's taken for a strike. Austin Kane is in left field. Jace Gwynn is in center field for Chariton, and Keegan Evans is the right fielder. The 0-1. Tap foul at the plate, and it's quickly 0-2. Kane Schooley is the third baseman. Connor Shores is shortstop. Gavin Byers is the second baseman. Griffin Richmond is the first baseman, and Grady Smizer is the catcher. As the wind seems to whip up in intensity as Stratton comes with the next pitch as a bouncer to short. Connor throws to second for 1 to throw to first, and that is a double play to wrap things up here in the top of the first. No runs a hit, and that is it. Nothing across for Davis County. Chariton coming up here in the bottom of the first on the Atoma Radio Sports Network.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Nothing across for Davis County in the top of the first. Now Noah Sizemore gets a starting assignment on the mound as he looks to get this Chariton lineup under wraps. He started their first matchup back on June 5th, and Sizemore took the loss, allowing 5 runs, 4 earned on 8 hits in 3 1/3 innings. He walked 2 and struck out 2, looking for a better outing here this evening. He'll face a Chariton lineup that is coming off getting shut out in the tail end of a doubleheader against Knoxville on Saturday. They got swept by the Panthers, 4-2 in the opener, and then 11-0 in the nightcap. And that pretty much gave Knoxville control of the South Central Conference. We'll give you the complete South Central Conference standings in a little bit as we proceed through this game. So there's a final toss to Taylor, who sends it to second base. And brings up Keegan Evans, leadoff hitter for Chariton. Evans is a left-handed batter versus the right-hander Sizemore. Evans batting .394 this season, on-base percentage of .481, has a pair of homers and 20 driven in. And the first pitch is a fastball, strike 1 from Sizemore. Here's the wind in the 0-1. That slider came up about 3 feet short of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. For the season, Sizemore is 3-3, 29 1/3 innings pitched. He has an ERA of 4.53, 25 strikeouts, 21 walks. So walks have been an issue. Opponents are batting .245 against the sophomore right-hander. The pitch is fouled back to make it 1-2. Chariton won the first matchup between these two schools back on June 5th by a final score of 8-6. They led 8-1 at one point, and Davis County rallied, but the rally came up short out in Bloomfield. And a 1-2 pitch is popped up high in the air on the infield. Schooley drifting back into the outfield grass, reaches up and makes the catch. With this wind, you can't stay under a fly ball for very long. You better be on the move. Evans is retired, and the batter is Austin Kane. He is a sophomore, batting .338 this season, on-base percentage of .440. He has a double and 16 runs driven in. And he sends a little one-hopper to the mound, and Sizemore sends it to first, and Bankson had to come off the bag, but tagged Kane on his way to first. So 1-3 putouts, 2 quick outs, and Connor Shore now comes up to the plate for Chariton. Shore's a junior, batting .281 this season, on-base percentage of .400. He has a homer and a team-leading 22 RBI. And the first pitch to Shore is a slider that catches the inside corner for strike 1. Sizemore nods, winds, delivers. Another slider, a bouncer to third. Husted scoops it up, throws to first high, but Bankston is able to come down on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Noah Sizemore. We are through one. No score between Davis County and Chariton on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook. Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today. You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
No score between Davis County and Chariton as we are in the second inning of game one. Just one hit in this ball game. Peyton Schooley swung at the first pitch he saw, blooped a single into left field. That has been it so far.
Up to bat, number 13, Noah Sizemore.
So the batter is Noah Sizemore as he'll look to do something about this scoreless game and help his own cause on the mound as well. Sizemore batting .244 with a triple and 18 driven in. The 18 RBI leads the team. Stratton is ready, and the first pitch of the second inning is cut on and missed. A changeup that Sizemore was ahead of. Stratton nods, kicks and deals. Another changeup and another strike. As Sizemore swings again and misses. And the count is quickly 0-2. Stratton looking for his first strikeout of the evening. And here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, got him looking on the outside corner. A pair of changeups and then a fastball takes care of Sizemore. And the batter is Grant Husted. Eighth grader also, just like Sizemore, batting .244 this season. 2 doubles, a triple, and 8 runs driven in. Bases empty, 1 out, top of the second, and the first pitch to Husted is a fastball on the outside corner for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch, another strike as that catches the outside edge. Stratton kicks, fires, and that's fouled away to the first base side, and that lands in the grass near the fence. And somebody from the Davis County dugout on the first base side is going to have to put on the helmet and pick up that wayward foul ball. Count remains 0-2 to Husted. Next pitch, and there's a little two-hopper to second baseman Byers. He throws out Husted, and there are 2 away.
Up to bat, number 12, Josh Settles.
That brings up Josh Settles. The senior's batting .253 with 2 doubles and 8 driven in. Lefty versus lefty matchup. Bases empty, 2 outs. Settles, foul tips the first pitch into the glove of Smizer for strike 1. And the 0-1 pitch is cut on and missed. Strong inning so far for Stratton. A strikeout, a ground out. Now he settles down 0-2. The pitch, and misses outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Settles as he looks to get a 2-out rally started for Davis County. And that fastball is hit high in the air out to center, twisting away from Gwynn as he tracks it and makes a catch. That was not a routine fly ball by any stretch of the imagination, but Gwynn puts it away, and Davis County goes down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Davis County nothing, Chariton nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein Soybeans and local Davis Seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs!
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Gavin Byers now up to bat for Chariton to lead off the bottom of the second. Game 1 of our doubleheader. It is a scoreless game between Davis County and Chariton. Sizemore working off a 1-2-3 first inning. And the first pitch is a pop-up into center field. Going back is Milder. Still going back. Drifts back, and he puts it away. Reached up with the left hand at the last moment and made the catch as he was drifting toward the center field wall. Fly balls are going to be a venture here tonight. But Milder was able to get the out, and Charlie Stratton is now the batter. Stratton's batting .305 with 2 doubles, 2 triples, and 7 driven in. Stratton looks at ball 1 outside. Sizemore winds. Here's the 1-0. Bouncing ball to first. Banks him, gloves it, and steps on first himself. 2 outs.
Up to bat now, number 4, Jace Gwynn.
Jace Gwynn now bats with none on and 2 out. The senior checks in with a .255 average. 3 doubles and 11 runs batted in. Sizemore's first offering is a slider off the plate outside for ball 1. The 1-0. A changeup that's foul tipped into the glove of Taylor. 1 ball, 1 strike. Settles, nods, winds, and delivers. That slider comes up short of the plate. 2 balls and 1 strike. Sheridan 12-10 overall, 10-6 in the South Central Conference. They dropped to 3rd in the conference after that doubleheader sweep at the hands of Knoxville on Saturday. And a 2-1 pitch is nubbed foul to the first base side. And the count is 2-2, so Sizemore's a strike away from getting his first strikeout and putting down Chariton down in order for the 2nd consecutive inning. The 2-2 delivery is a slider missing high and outside, and the count now is full to Gwynn. First full count of the ball game for either side. Sizemore winds and deals a fastball that's fouled back towards us, and we'll do it again. Gwynn set for another payoff pitch from Sizemore. Here it comes. There's a line shot into left field, and Ryland Johnson doesn't have to move much from left field to make the catch. A line out ends the inning, and Chariton again goes down 1-2-3. No score between Davis County and Chariton on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
When it comes to athletic performance, Danco in Centerville is the local go-to. They're your athletic performance specialist, helping school teams, athletic directors, coaches, parents, and athletes with top-quality gear for sports and active lifestyles. Danco also makes team fundraising simple, handling the design, orders, shipping, and everything in between, so your organization can raise money without the headache. Like and follow Danco on Facebook and visit them on the Centerville Square.
Danco, work hard, play proud.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
No score between Chariton and Davis County as we are now in the third inning of game one. Just one hit. It was a single by Peyton Schooley. That's been the only offense of this ball game thus far. Stratton got that runner erased in the first inning with a double play, and then he set Davis County down in order in the second inning. He will face the bottom third of the Mustang order here in the third inning, starting with Hayden Bankson. The senior is batting .265 this season with a dozen RBI. Bankson holds the distinction of being the only Mustang back on Friday who was not struck out by Matt Blommy. Blommy had 12 strikeouts in that shutout win over Davis County. Bankson grounded out and flied out to avoid being a strikeout victim of that fireballing junior right-hander. The left-hander Stratton comes home with the first pitch and is cut on and missed. The 0-1. Changeup misses low and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stratton does not pitch from the windup. He pitches exclusively from the stretch. And here comes the 1-1 pitch. A fastball missing a little bit outside to the right-handed hitting Bankson. 2 balls and a strike. The wind is so severe, the ball flies off the head of Stratton almost every time he throws the ball. It stays on there, and that's a foul tip for strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bankson. Always willing to give you a good at-bat for the Mustangs. Bankson looks at a pitch high and outside, and the count now is full. First full count of the evening for Charlie Stratton. The payoff pitch to lead off the top of the third is taken high and outside, so a walk drawn by Bankson. Good at bat. And that brings up Victor Milder. Milder, you could probably say he's going through some growing pains as a freshman. A 131 average, a double and 8 runs driven in. He squares the bunt and bunts it off his foot. It's a foul ball for strike 1. Milder kind of smarting as he heads back to the left-hander's box. So head coach Todd White had the bunt on. Kane Schooley now playing in on the grass, and if Milder scores the bunt, I bet you he'll be charging on the pitch. Milder was not showing bunt there, and he takes strike 2. Milder looking to at least advance the runner to second. And the 0-2 pitch is cut on and missed. A changeup that Milder was unable to stay in front of. Second strikeout for Stratton. And that brings up Rylan Johnson. Johnson batting 176 with a double, still looking for his first RBI of the year. Johnson takes a pitch up and away for ball 1. At game time, my phone said the wind was 21 degrees. I would not be surprised if the wind was about 25 or maybe even 30 degrees now. It is intense. Johnson squares the bunt and takes a pitch well inside for ball 2. In fact, that pitch almost took a bite out of Johnson. Bankson with a modest lead at first, and a 2-0 delivery is taken for a strike on the upper part of the zone. Fastball. Here comes the 2-1. Johnson swings and misses, and it's 2-2. Bankson drew a leadoff walk to start off the top of the third. He is still situated at first base. 2-2 to count to Johnson. And the pitch. Got him looking on the inside corner. Fastball tied him up. 2 outs with the runner at first, and we will once again see Peyton Schooley at the plate. He has the only hit in this ball game. A bloop single to start off the ball game on the very first pitch. That's low and inside for ball 1. Mustangs 13-12 on the season. They have dropped their last 2, and they have lost 3 of 5. Want to try to turn that around before the playoffs start. That's lifted high and foul behind the plate out of play. Of course, we've been keeping track of this stat all season long. Davis County 10-1 when they score first, 3-11 when the opponent scores first. 1 ball, 1 strike to Schooley with Bankson leading off at first. And there's a ground ball to Shore at short, and he shovels it to second to retire Bankson for the force out, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, a walk, and a man left. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Davis County and Chariton still scoreless on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! 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 Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the third, here in game one of our doubleheader, Davis County and Chariton, no score. Grady Smizer will start things off for the Chargers. 7-8-9 due up for the Chargers. And Smizer takes a pitch on the outside corner for strike one. Smizer bagged 208 on the season, a pair of doubles and 8 driven in. The 0-1. Tried to hit the same spot, but missed a little bit outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. Fastball misses outside, and the count is 2 balls and a strike. So far, so good for Sizemore through the first 2 innings. He's set Sheridan down in order in each of the first 2 frames. Here comes the 2-1 pitch to Smizer. Fastball is a grounder to short. Gobbled up by Scott. Throw to first is low, but scooped up by Bankson. 1 out. Good play by Bankson at first. He reached down with both hands and made sure he was able to collect that baseball. So now Griffin Richmond is the batter. First pitch is lifted in the air out to left field. Settling under it is Johnson, and he makes the catch.
Up to bat now, number 25, Dayton Wickett.
So just like that, 2 outs and nobody on, and Dayton Wickett comes up for Chariton. Gobound does not have any stats on Wickett. This might be his first at bat. He is a freshman, and he fouls the first pitch off. Chariton has controlled this series over the last few years. They've won the last 10 against Davis County. Fastball outside for ball 1. That includes an 8-6 win over the Mustangs back on June 5th. And a 1-1 pitch is grounded foul that went off the leg of Wickett. No, they say it didn't go off his foot. Or I didn't see a sign for a foul. So now the 2 umpires are conferring with each other, and they say it is a fair ball, it is a ground out, and this inning has come to an end. So Sheridan, again, goes down in order with a little bit of controversy mixed in. No score as we head to the 4th inning on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
No score as the 4th inning of Game 1 rolls in, as Charlie Stratton of Chariton and Noah Sizemore of Davis County trade zeros. In fact, we have not had a runner reach second base in this ball game.
Up to bat now, number 1, Dexter Scott.
Dexter Scott will look to do something about that here to lead off the 4th. He flew out to left his first time up. Davis County has scored 3 runs in her last 3 games. And the first pitch by Stratton's up and away for ball 1. In fact, Mustangs have not scored in 8 consecutive innings. And a 1-0 delivery, taken outside, 2-0. Haven't had a single walk in this ball game as well. Both pitchers have been very good through the first 3 innings. Stratton's 2-0 is high and outside, 3 balls and no strikes. Stratton kind of slumping his shoulders after that last pitch, trying to find something that did not evade him in the first 3 innings. Throw pitch, well outside, and it's a 4-pitch walk to start off the 4th. Second consecutive inning, Davis County's put the leadoff man on. And that brings up Max Taylor. Taylor bounced into a 6-4-3 double play his first time up. That ended the first inning. And that wiped out a leadoff single by Peyton Schooley, the only hit of the ball game so far. Scott with a sizable lead at first. He does not go. First pitch almost got a piece of Taylor as that fastball bore in on the hip of Taylor. Missed barely for ball 1. Taylor, a right-handed batter versus the lefty on the mound, Stratton. The 1-0. There's a strike. So after delivering 5 straight balls to start off the 4th, Stratton's able to find the strike zone. Scott does not go, and that pitch misses a bit outside. 2 balls and a strike. Stratton kicks and deals with the runner going, and there's a soft liner into right center field, caught by Gwynn in center. The throw to first might double off Scott, and he is doubled off. No, they say he's safe. Reichman, the first baseman, stepped on the orange bag, and the umpire says he was safe. So it goes down as a fly out to center to retire Taylor. Scott, thanks to a break, is still at first base, and Noah Sizemore is the batter. There's 2 bags over at first base, an orange bag and a white bag, and Reichman had to step on the white bag. He stepped on the orange, which is why Scott was safe. Ball 1 down and inside. Sizemore swings and misses at a changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sizemore struck out looking his first time up. Stratton sets at the belt. Sizemore squares the bunt. The runner goes. Pitch is taken for a strike, and the throw to second, not in time, as Scott is able to steal second base. The count is 0-2 to Sizemore, however. And the first RBI opportunity for either club. Can Sizemore add to his team-leading 18 RBI? Here's the 0-2. Strike 3 on the inside corner. Sizemore is flummoxed on that call. And for the second straight at-bat, Sizemore goes down looking, and now it's up to Grant Husted to put Davis County on the board here in the top of the 4th. Stratton looking to keep this game scoreless. He has 1 batter to go. He got Husted to bounce out to second his first time up. First pitch is a fastball that misses upstairs for ball 1. Mentioned how Davis County hasn't scored in the last 8 innings. I was coming into the ball game. Their scoreless inning streak is now 11, as that pitch is low and outside to make it 2-0. Stratton looking to pitch around another leadoff walk. He was able to do so back in the 3rd. Now trying to equal defeat here in the 4th. There's a tapper, and Short gets the big hop at short and throws out. Husted by half a step to end the inning. No runs, a walk, and a man left. Going to the bottom of the fourth, Davis County nothing, Chariton nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Janet's doing it, so's Fred, same with Omar, and Tim's been at it since February of last year. And guess what? They're all saving by doing so. That's because they're all using Drive Safe and Save from State Farm and saving 10% just by signing up, and then getting a 30% discount down the road. How about you? You ready to get at it and save? To start driving safe and saving in Iowa and Missouri, call me, Wes Ashelman, your Albia State Farm agent today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Discounts may vary. Not available in California, Massachusetts, or Rhode Island.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
It's been 9 up and 9 down for Chariton. Now the second time through the order for Noah Sizemore as we play in the bottom of the fourth of a scoreless game. Keegan Evans will start things off for Chariton. The homestanding Chargers looking to beat Davis County for the 11th time in a row. First pitch is a bouncer to first base. Bankson gloves it and steps on the bag himself. 1 out. Austin Kane grounded back to the pitcher Sizemore his first time up. Sizemore deals. That slider misses upstairs for ball 1. The 1-0. Another slider misses a little low. 2 balls and no strikes. So 2 sliders to start off the at-bat against Kane. Figure Kane will see a fastball here. He does, and he fouls it back. That's the thing. You know you're going to get a fastball, and sometimes you just miss it. Two and 1 to count. Next pitch is a fastball up and away, 3 balls and a strike. So Sizemore, who has retired 10 in a row to start off the ball game, is at risk of losing Kane, who's looking to become the first Chariton base runner. Fastball right down the middle, lifted high in the air, out to right field, and it is the second baseman, Schooley, who comes out into the outfield grass to put it away. Schooley has crazy range as a second baseman. He's been very solid for Davis County defensively this year. Now Connor Shore bats with none on and 2 out in the bottom of the fourth. Strike 1. Shore grounded out to third in his first plate appearance. The 0-1. That slider got away from Sizemore as that stayed high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ryland Johnson's in left field for Davis County with Victor Milder in center. Josh Settles is the right fielder. And that fastball hits the first base bag, deflects back to Sizemore, and he tried to scoop it up and beat him to the bag. He beat him to the bag, but the ball was still on the infield grass. So an infield single by Shore. First base runner for Chariton. That breaks a streak of 11 straight retired by Sizemore, who will have to pitch from the stretch from the first for the first time this ball game. First pitch, and nope, never mind, a check on Shore, who's back safely. Oh, they scored that in error, believe it or not. At least that's what it says on the scoreboard. First pitch fastball up and in for ball 1. I have it down on the books as a hit. It's going to stay a hit. So Mr. Shore, you can thank me later. Shore gets chased back by another throw to first by Sizemore. One and 0 the count to Byers. Quick slide step by Sizemore, and that pitch is high for ball 2. Sizemore rocks and fires. That foul tip at the plate in and out of the glove of Taylor. 2 balls and a strike. Slider up and in. 3 balls and a strike. And you've seen this before. A pitcher so used to working from the windup in a groove, now forced to pitch from the stretch for the first time. Having trouble finding the strike zone. Here comes a 3-1 pitch to Byers. And we have a balk on Sizemore. Shore made a move like he was going to go to second, and apparently the field umpire saw Sizemore flinch while he was in the set position. So a balk advances Shore to second base. And the count is 3-1. Byers awaits the next pitch. Here it comes. Fastball misses up and away. And a 2-out walk to Byers. So the first spot of trouble for Sizemore in this ball game. 2 on and 2 out for Charlie Stratton, who grounded out to the first baseman Banks in his first time up. Sizemore with a long pause. He delivers. Bouncing ball to second. Schooley goes off his glove. He picks it up. He'll have no play. An error on Schooley loads the bases. And now Jay Squinn with an opportunity to break this scoreless tie here in the bottom of the 4th. Gwynn, and probably the hardest hit ball of the evening so far. Drilled one out to left, but Johnson was situated perfectly and he was able to put it away in left field. Nowhere to put Gwynn, however, in this situation. Slider, strike 1. Sliders, beg your pardon. Sizemore's got 2 different types of sliders. He's got that looping slider that he can throw for a strike. He has a tight slider that almost looks like a fastball. The 0-1 pitch is a fastball that is hammered out to left field, down the left field line. That is a fair ball rolling into the corner that goes out of play for a ground rule double. It will be 2-0 Chariton as Shore and Byers come in to score. A 2-run double by Jace Gwynn, and Chariton breaks the seal here in the 4th inning. All this with 2 outs. And that brings up Grady Smizer. Smizer takes a pitch outside for ball 1. Smizer bounced out to short his first time up as the wind intensifies. Looking at the phone of our on-site producer, Annie Argo, wind gusts up to 31 miles an hour now. Strike 1 at the belt. Sizemore looking to limit the damage to the 2 runs. And a 1-1 pitch. Fastball off the plate outside to the right-handed hitting Sizemore. 2 balls and a strike. And there's a strike on the inside corner to make it 2-2. Chariton has runners at second and third with 2 outs. Smizer looking to add to a pair of runs that Chariton has already scored here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's a 2-2 pitch. And Smizer looks at a pitch upstairs. And the count now is full. Sizemore a strike away from ending the bottom of the 4th. He winds, delivers, swing and a miss. Smizer strikes out. That's the first strikeout of the evening for Chariton. The inning is over, but a 2-run double by Jace Gwynn has made this a 2-0 Chariton lead at the end of 4. We'll be back on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Are you wanting a fence built but not sure who to call? Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield has lots of experience and can provide references from many happy customers. He can do everything from barbed wire, woven, continuous, and custom welding. Call Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield for a free estimate. You can find his number on Facebook or call 641-208-6310. That's 641-208-6310. Check out the Hopkins Fencing Facebook page for lots of pictures of the quality fencing jobs that he has done.
Why choose William Penn University? Where else can you find small class sizes and caring professors, along with over 25 athletic teams and multiple opportunities to thrive in our creative arts program, including music, theater, and graphic arts? There are over 40 student clubs and organizations, and students get hands-on learning in state-of-the-art facilities. Come experience the tradition and Oskaloosa's small-town charm. Submit your free application today.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Chariton on top of Davis County 2-0. And we're waiting on Charlie Stratton, and he's not at the mound as of yet. Stratton, as a matter of fact, is talking to the home plate umpire without a cap on. Smizer was the last batter of that 4th inning for Chariton. He struck out, so he has to get his catcher's gear on, so that might explain the pause in action. And here comes Smizer as Stratton heads to the mound. Chariton with the 2-0 lead thanks to a 2-out rally. Noah Sizemore retired the first 2 batters of the 4th inning. Shore then singled. Byers reached on a walk. Stratton was able to get on base due to an error. And then Jace Gwynn made the Mustangs pay with a 2-run double. Just 1 pitch for Stratton here in to warm up. And now Josh Settles will lead off for Davis County. He flew out to center his first time up. This will be pitch number 51 for Stratton in the ball game. Ball 1 in the dirt. Stratton's only allowed 1 hit through the first 4 innings. He's also walked a pair. A check swing, and home plate umpire says Settles went around, strike 1. That was a changeup low and inside to Settles. And a 1-1 pitch got Settles on the front knee as that fastball clipped him, and Settles is on base after getting hit by a pitch. Now for the 3rd straight inning, Davis County has the leadoff man on. And the batter is Hayden Bankson, who reached on a walk his first time up. Wind, I would dare I say, even more intense now than it was moments ago, as Bankson takes a pitch just off the outside corner for ball 1. Mustangs have attempted to run. Scott stole second. That pitch is low and inside for ball 2. That was back in the 4th inning. Stratton with the count 2-0 to Bankson. He rocks and fires. That's fastballs right down Broadway at the knees. 2 balls and a strike. Bankson looks over to his third base coach and head coach, Todd White. Now climbs back into the right-hander's box. The lefty Stratton sets and deals. There's a strike to make it 2-2. Stratton has struck out 4 so far this evening. And the 2-2 pitch is a grounder that ate up Schooley at third. That took a wicked hop. Schooley was on his knee, glove on the ground, and that ball whizzed over his left shoulder into left field. We'll see what they call that. Regardless, Bankson is aboard, 2 on and none out, so Davis County in business here in the top of the 5th, trailing by 2. The batter is Victor Milder, and it looks like they called that a hit for Bankson. I'll agree with that. That was a hot shot. Then that ball is bunted down the first base line, and Reichman tags out Milder, but Milder's able to get the sacrifice bunt down as the tying runs are now in scoring position for Ryland Johnson.
Up to bat now, number 10, Ryland Johnson.
Stratton stretching out his leg, his left leg, as he gets situated back on top of the rubber. Ryland Johnson takes a pitch high for ball 1. Johnson struck out looking his first time up. Now with a chance to tie the game, potentially with a base hit. Davis County trails 2-0. The 1-0 in the dirt. 2 balls and no strikes. Stratton gets set, rocks and fires. Outside, 3-0. Johnson, figure he'll be taking here with the count 3-0. Runners at second and third, 1 out. And the pitch, fouled back. So Johnson was swinging away, and he fouls it away. Head coach Todd White clapping his hands, saying, "Let's go, come on now." Stratton waiting for his catcher Smizer to get down the squad and give him the signs, which he does. And now the 3-1 pitch to Johnson is outside, ball 4, and the bases are now loaded.
Up to bat now, number 8, Peyton Schooley.
And we have a timeout called as head coach of Chariton, Brady Trineri, wants to talk to his left-hander, Stratton. Beg your pardon, Stratton hit settles to start off the 5th inning. Bankson reached on a hot shot that whizzed over the left shoulder of Schooley, who was down on a knee at third base for a single. Milder laid down a sacrifice bunt. Johnson walked. And now Peyton Schooley will bat with the bases loaded once this conference comes to its conclusion. Chariton broke the scoreless tie in the bottom of the 4th with a pair of runs. 2-run double by Jace Gwynn. Davis County looking to answer right back here in the top of the 5th. That was a quick conference as everybody heads to their respective spots. Bases full of Mustangs with 1 out. First pitch coming to Schooley. Fastball misses a bit low and outside. Stratton hanging his head. Wanted the call, didn't get it. The 1-0. That's foul tipped at the plate. Goes back to the backstop. 1 ball, 1 strike. Settles as a runner at third. Bankson is at second. Johnson leads off from first. Here comes 1-1. Outside. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 1 to count to Schooley. And a pitch. Pop up. That might stay in play in foul territory. Stratton tried to reach back and couldn't make the catch in foul territory. So Schooley gets a lease on life. 2 and 2 now to count. Davis County looking for a big hit to get on the board and snap their scoreless inning streak, which currently stands at 12 innings. Here's the pitch. There's a high fly ball out to short center field, and that drops for a base hit. The throw comes home, and Settles is safe at home. The ball got away as it's collected by Stratton. It is a 2-1 ball game. It is a bloop RBI single for Peyton Schooley. I'm surprised Gwynn didn't go to second on that play. Second base probably would have been a more prevalent play. Yeah, a run would have scored, but you would have gotten an out and would have been an out away from getting out of the inning. Instead, the bases remain loaded for Dexter Scott. So Davis County on the board. It's 2-1. Scott 0 for 1 with a walk. Ball 1 upstairs. Wind certainly playing a factor on these pop-ups here in this inning. The 1-0. That's a high fly ball. That's a pop-up on the infield. Infield fly rule is called, making the catch as a shortstop Shore. That's the second out. And now it's up to Max Taylor to at least try to tie this game or perhaps give Davis County a lead with a well-placed base hit. Bases remain loaded. Taylor 0 for 2 in the ball game. I would say he's due. And now we're ready. Stratton comes home with the first pitch. Strike 1 on the outside corner. Taylor bounced out into a double play back in the first inning and flew out to center in the fourth. The 0-1. That's up and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next delivery is a high chopper that's gloved by Schooley. He throws to second and gets the out there to end the inning. So the Mustangs settle for a run on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Chariton 2, Davis County 1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Sheridan 2, Davis County 1 is our score as we play in the bottom of the 5th.
Up to bat now, number 3, Griffin Richmond.
Griffin Richmond will lead things off for Sheraton. He flied out to left his first time up. Noah Sizemore misses with a changeup blowing outside for ball 1. Wind now intensifying once again here at Millage Field. Bouncing ball deep in the hole. Scott straightens up, throws, and safe. Scott was deep in the hole at short, and Richmond with the well-placed ground ball as he reaches on an infield single, and that brings up Dayton Wickett. He grounded out to the catcher Taylor. The ball appeared to hit him while he was in the box, but the umpire said play on, and it turned into a ground out. He squares the bunt, and he pops that pitch foul behind the plate for strike 1. Sizemore delivers. Fastball is popped up in the air, and that's out of play behind the plate for strike 2. Wickett with now with the count 0-2. That's hit high in the air out to center. There's Milner to make the catch for the first out. Back to the top of the order in Keegan Evans. He's 0-2, a pop out and a ground out in his first 2 at-bats. 2-1 Sheraton, bottom of the 5th. Chargers have out-hit the Mustangs 3-2. Throw to first, ooh, and almost picked off was Richmond. First pitch is a fastball taken on the outside corner for strike 1. Sizemore peers over his left shoulder, throws again to first, and back safely is Richmond on the slide. The 0-1. Ground ball, base hit in the left field. Johnson got a bad read on it. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. Coming to third, getting away behind is Richmond. The relay throw is not going to be thrown. And taking third on the play is Evans. The ball got away, and he slides safely home. And it is a 4-1 Sheraton lead. First mistake was Johnson in left field getting a bad read on it and a bad start and trying to cut off that ground ball base hit in the left that rolled all the way to the wall in left center. His throw then went to the third base side of foul territory, got away from Scott, and that allowed Evans to not only take third but also score. And it is now a 4-1 Sheraton lead. Austin Kane now bats. Ball 1 high. And there's a one-hopper, glove by Schooley at second, and he throws out Kane for the second out.
Number 27, Connor Shore.
Connor Shore started the two-out rally back in the fourth inning with a single off the first base bag. And he takes a strike on the outside corner. And the 0-1 pitch is rifled into center for another hit. So Shore now 2 for 3.
Up to bat now, number 7, Gavin Byers.
That brings up Gavin Byers. Byers is 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Throw to first and back safely is Byers, or beg your pardon, Shore. Byers is at the plate. Sizemore delivers and it's popped up into left field in foul territory. Johnson puts it away, and that retires the side. But Chariton scores 2 more runs on 3 hits. 2 errors in the inning and a man left on. We'll head to the 6th inning. It's Chariton 4, Davis County 1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Chariton, looking for their 11th straight win over Davis County, lead the Mustangs 4-1 as we get set to play inning number 6 of game 1. Both teams came into this doubleheader on losing skids. Davis County lost their last 2 and 3 of their last 5. Chariton has dropped 3 in a row. Davis County scheduled the rest of the week. We'll have one more game here tonight in the nightcap for our doubleheader. Tomorrow, Davis County will host EVF. And then on Wednesday, Van Buren County will come to Bloomfield to wrap up the regular season. And then it will be playoff time as Davis County will host Pella Christian to open the playoffs in Bloomfield on Friday. Noah Sizemore, he's had his fits against Charlie Stratton this evening. He's looked at strike 3 both times he's been up. And Stratton's first offering is outside for ball 1. Stratton allowed just a 1 run back in the 5th inning. Big for them, however, the Sheridan Chargers is that they left the bases loaded. There's a line drive in the left for a base hit. Good to see Sizemore get a hit.
Up to bat now, number 16, Grant Houston.
So he's aboard to lead off the 6th inning, and stop me if you heard this song before. Davis County gets the leadoff man on. Now for the 4th straight inning. Trailing by 3, Grant Houston now bats. If it blows any harder, we might have to go to Oz. Husted's grounded out twice. And that pitch is taken outside for ball one. Blaze Sorensen is in as a courtesy runner for Davis County. He's running for the pitcher Sizemore. Sorensen's an 8th grader. A swing and a miss by Husted. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stratton nods as he comes set. And a 1-1 delivery is taken outside, 2-1. 4-1 Sheridan, top of the 6th inning. Davis County looking to climb back into it. And the 2-1 pitch is lifted out to left center field. That's trouble, and that drops for a base hit. Sorensen stops at second base. A single by Husted. Puts runners at first and second with nobody out, and Josh Settles will look to do some damage. Settles so far in the evening, 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch and scored his last time up. Settles squares the bunt, misses the bunt, strike 1. Sorensen got a bit too far from second base, but he slides in safely ahead of the throw of Smizer to catcher. Sorensen was caught in no man's land in between second and third, but just managed to scramble back to the bag before he got tagged out by Shore. Here comes the 0-1 to Settles. He swings and misses. Stratton looking for a strikeout to help his own cause. And he has Settles set up at 0-2. Here's the pitch. There's a fly ball into center. Coming in is Gwynn. Going out is Shore. It drops. The throw to third is not in time. Sorensen, for some reason, didn't slide into third. He came in standing. But he was able to beat the throw. So a single by Settles. Loads the bases for Hayden Bankson. Prime opportunity for Davis County to climb back into it. Down by 3, bases loaded, nobody out. Bankson 0 for 1 with the, 1 for 1 with the walk. And there's strike 1 on the outside corner. Wind is blowing straight out to left field. The 0-1. A changeup that's waved at and missed, and it's 0-2. Stratton's cap flew off after that last pitch. I have Stratton at 85 pitches on the evening. Here's the 0-2. Low and outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bankson, third on the team in RBI with 10. Looking to add to that total. The pitch. There's a ground ball. Smothered by Schooley. He tags out. Husted, who was headed to third base. So the out is recorded. Sorensen came in to score, so it's a 4-2 ball game. Runners now at first and second for Victor Milder. So an RBI fielder's choice for Bankson. Timeout called, and head coach Brady Trineri of Chariton will receive the ball from Stratton, and we will see a new Sheridan pitcher coming into the ball game. So we'll step away for the pitching change, and we'll tell you about the new pitcher when we return. Davis County down by 2. They have runners at first and second with 1 out here in the 6th inning. We'll be back on the Atom Radio Sports Network.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein Soybeans and local Davis Seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustang!
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
New pitcher in the ball game for Chariton is Connor Shore. He's a sophomore right-hander. Big partner, junior right-hander. This is Shore's 5th appearance on the mound. He's pitched 10 1/3 innings. He has an ERA of 5.42. Opponents are batting .308 against Shore. And in those 10 1/3 innings, he struck out 11 and walked 5. First batter he will face will be Victor Milder once he's done with his warm-up tosses. Davis County got a run back. Noah Sizemore led off the inning with a line drive single on the left. Husted with a bloop single into center. Settles with a bloop single into center to load the bases. Bankson bounced into a fielder's choice to bring in a run. And now runners are at first and second for Victor Milder. Milder is 0 for 1 with a sacrifice bunt in this ball game. Shore's first pitch is high and outside. Sheridan 4, Davis County 2 here in the top of the 6th. Tying runs on base for the Mustangs. The 1-0. Over but low. 2 balls and no strikes. Shore wants a new baseball, so he gets one. Twirls it in his fingers a bit as he climbs back to the top of the mound. Big pitch here. Milder looking for something to hit with the count 2-0. And instead, Shore wheeled around and faked the throw to second. Now the 2-0 to Milder. That's a strike called as that ball got away from Smizer. But no advancement by the runners. 2 balls and 1 strike to Victor Milder. And the 2-1 delivery is high and inside. 3 balls and 1 strike. Ryland Johnson waits on deck. Milder with the count in his favor at 3-1. Here comes the pitch by Shore. Low and outside, and it's a walk to Milder, and the bases are once again loaded. Bases juiced for Johnson. 0 for 1 with the walk is Ryland Johnson here in game 1. Johnson looks at a pitch outside for ball 1. Shore with 5 walks in 10 1/3 innings. Having trouble with his control here in this ball game. There's a bouncer foul to to the third base side, just past head coach Todd White at third. One ball, one strike to Johnson. The pitch misses outside. 2-1. Short wants to take care of Johnson because you have the top of the order due up for the Mustangs, and Peyton Schooley standing on deck. 2-1 delivery in the dirt. 3-1. In his last at-bat, Johnson had the count at 3-0, and he swung away, fouled it off, later walked in the at-bat. We'll see what he does with the count now at 3-1. He swings and misses. Count now full. Can Johnson come through for the Mustangs here in the top of the sixth? Here comes the payoff pitch. That's a fly ball, foul to the third base side, out of play. Another 3-2 pitch coming to Johnson. A high fly ball out to left field. Going back is Kane, and that is a foul ball. That landed just short of the outfield fence, but also about 6 to 8 feet foul. So the battle continues between Johnson at the plate and Shore on the mound. Pitch number 8 of the at-bat coming up. Another payoff pitch. High and inside, ball 4. Great at-bat by Johnson. He walks. That brings in a run. And now it's a one-run ball game. It's 4-3. What an at-bat by Rylan Johnson. And that is his first RBI of the season. Top of the order to you. Peyton Schooley now bats. He's 2 for 3. He had an RBI single his last time up. Strike 1. Mustangs have climbed to within 1. Schooley can potentially give Davis County their first lead with a hit. There's a line shot into left field, sinking and caught. And Bankson got doubled off third. Caught by Kane and left. Bankson got doubled off third, and now the inning has come to an end. So Davis County has to settle for 2. Chariton still has the lead as we head to the bottom of the sixth. It's 4-3 Chariton on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Your best choice for groceries is Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. They're proud to offer Best Choice branded items. While you're there, check out the awesome selection in their meat department and make sure and find something for your sweet tooth in the bakery. Don't forget to follow them on Facebook to keep up with all their specials. Stop into Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. Located 1 block off the northeast corner of the Bloomfield Square. You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Defensive changes for Davis County. Victor Milder is now at first base. Blaze Sorensen is in center field as we get set to play at the bottom of the sixth. 4-3 Chariton. Huge base running mistake by Hayden Bankson, and he has earned himself a spot on the bench. And the ire of head coach Todd White. after he got doubled off on that fly ball to left field. First pitch to Charlie Stratton is fouled back for strike one. So that play to end the top of the sixth was a fly ball into left, caught by Austin Kane. And for some reason, Bankston wandered way too far off third base and couldn't get back and got doubled off. So Davis County still trails by a run, 1-1 to count to Stratton, and that slider goes to the backstop. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 delivery, up and away. 3 balls and a strike to Stratton. Stratton is 0 for 2. He grounded out and then reached on an error back in the 4th inning. Sizemore sees that pitch hit high in the air out to center. First chance for Blaze Sorensen, stumbling, reaching back, and can't make the catch as it falls to the wall. Going to third is Stratton, and he is in there with the leadoff triple. So that brings up Jace Gwynn. Sorensen with his first chance in center, but couldn't catch that high fly ball that just got over his head and out of his reach. Now Jace Gwynn has a chance to add to the Charger lead that stands at just 1. Davis County has their infield in. Fastball misses outside at the belt for ball 1. Gwynn opened the scoring with a 2-run double back in the 4th inning. The 1-0 pitch catches the outside corner to even the count at 1-1. And the 1-1 delivery is a slider that misses well outside. 2 balls and a strike. The pitch, fastball up and away, and it's 3-1. Sizemore had to count at 3-1, then Stratton tripled into center. Now Gwynn, who's hit the ball well off Sizemore in the first 2 at-bats, will face a 3-1 pitch. Low and outside, ball 4. Just a second walk allowed by Sizemore. Head coach Todd White calls timeout. I have Sizemore at 70 pitches. He has pitched very well this evening. Victimized by a couple of mistakes in the field behind him, but that's why they call it a team game. Coach White not taking the ball away from Sizemore. Mustangs in a pickle here in the bottom of the 6th. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Home plate umpire comes to break up the meeting. Flashes up a single finger to say, okay, that's the first mound visit. The batter is Grady Smizer for Chariton. He's grounded out and struck out. Mustang infield looking to turn 2. Beg your pardon, their infield is in. Long pause by Sizemore. Now he delivers. That's high, runner goes. Pitch is cut off, the throw is cut off, the throw to home is not in time. As Stratton comes in to score, the throw got away from Taylor, and coming all the way around to third is Gwynn. And Sheridan now has stretched their lead to 5-3. So a double steal. Pulled off by Chariton. An error on the throw by Schooley to home plate allows Gwen to come all the way around to third base. That's popped up on the infield. Milder at first base calls for it and puts it away for the first out.
Up to bat now, number 3, Griffin Richmond.
So Griffin Richmond, he's 1 for 2 with a single. Sheridan has a runner at third with 1 out. A run in, they lead Davis County now 5-3. Ball 1 outside. Last day of doubleheaders here in the South Central Conference. Here comes 1-0 pitch. Fastball is cut on and missed. Actually, that was a changeup to make it 1 ball, 1 strike. Albie is at Knoxville playing too, and Knoxville can clinch the South Central Conference tonight. Cardinal is at Clark, and EBF is in Centerville for Twin Bill. That pitch is launched out to center field. Sliding and making the catch is Sorensen. Tagging from third and coming home is Gwynn. Relay throw, not in time. Gwynn scores to make it 6-3 Chariton. So a sacrifice fly to center for Richmond. He does the job to get that run in, and Chariton once again enjoys a 3-run lead. Now Dayton Wickett bats with nobody on and 2 outs. Wickett is 0 for 2, a ground out and a fly out. Foul tipped into the glove of Taylor for strike 1. Sizemore looking to finish off what's been a strong outing for him on the mound. And that pitch is on the outside corner, and it's quickly no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 1 in the 0-2. Hit on a couple of hops to Schooley at second, and he throws out Wickett to end the inning, but Sheridan adds 2 more runs on a hit. No errors and nobody left on. Last chance coming up for Davis County here in Game 1. They trail Sheridan 6-3 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Davis County trailing 6-3 here in the 7th inning as they look to avoid losing to Chariton for the 11th consecutive time. 2, 3, 4 batters due up for the Mustangs. Connor Shore on the mound for Chariton, pitching in relief of Charlie Stratton, who figures to be in the winner of this ball game that the result holds. Pitcher on the downside is Noah Sizemore. Shore was in deep trouble back in the 6th inning. Got bailed out thanks to a fly ball double play to end the inning, and now Dexter Scott will look to get his first hit of Game 1. He is 0 for 2 with a walk. Shore delivers the first pitch, and that whizzes behind Scott for ball 1. Shore with a smile on his face as he comes set. Kicks and delivers. And that's a chopper. That's foul. Past third. One ball and one strike to Scott. Davis County down to their final 3 outs. Off the plate outside, 2-1. And the next one to Scott. Misses outside, 3-1. Mustangs could use base runners, so a walk would be very welcome in this situation. The pitch, a swing and a miss. Scott a little bit too eager ahead of the changeup. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And here comes Shore's payoff pitch. Popped up behind the plate, and that gets out of play. Scott looking to get aboard for the Mustangs to start off the 7th. 3-2 pitch. He chased ball 4, but he fouled it off. That pitch was up and in. The 3-2 pitch, lifted in the air, right, left center field, and that finds some grass for a base hit. So Scott's aboard. Leadoff man is on to start off the top of the 7th, and Max Taylor is the batter. He bounced into a double play in the 1st, flew out in the 4th, and hit into a fielder's choice back in the 5th. Taylor takes strike 1. Scott, a prolific base stealer, 10 of 10 on the season, but you figure he's not going anywhere, down 3 here in the 7th inning and down to their final 3 outs. And Scott gets chased back anyway by Shore with the throw. The 0-1 to Taylor. That's a line drive out to left, but right at Kane, who puts it away. Max Taylor hit that one right on the screws, but Kane didn't have to move from his spot in left field. And Taylor takes off his helmet in frustration, walks away and wonders what the heck just happened. The batter now is Noah Sizemore with a runner at first and 1 out. Sizemore singled, gave way to a courtesy runner, Blaze Sorensen, who scored back in the 6th inning. High and inside, ball 1. Hits are even at 5 between Chariton and Davis County. That pitch is also upstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. However, 4 errors on the Davis County side, just 1 for Chariton. That has proven to be costly for the Mustangs, both in the field and on the bases. Here's the 2-0. Oh, a wave and a miss at a changeup. Sizemore was waiting on a fastball and got the slow one instead. Shore steps off. He peers over his left shoulder, sets at the belt. 2-1 pitch. Scott Bluff going, but it's a strike called on Sizemore. Sizemore now with the count at 2-2. Throw to first, and Scott is back standing. Shore with Scott dancing back and forth from first, draws a throw. Scott's trying to get in Shore's head from first base. He's stopping, starting, dancing off first base, trying to preoccupy just a little bit of Shore's attention. That pitch is high and outside. And the count now is full for Sizemore. So will head coach Todd White start Scott to try to stay out of the double play if Sizemore hits it on the ground? We'll keep an eye on Scott. He goes, and that's a little tapper to third. Schooley comes in at third, scoops it up, throws the first, and airmails the first baseman Richmond. Goes to the fence. Rounding third, coming home to score is Scott. Going all the way to third is Schooley, and Davis County not dead yet. It's 6-4. An airmail throw by Kane Schooley at third. Allows Scott to score. And now the tying run comes to the plate as Grant Husted, who's working on a 1-for-3 day. Husted singled his last time up. He's also grounded out twice. That fastball upstairs for ball one. Shore looking to lock things down for his teammate Charlie Stratton. Davis County within 2. Over but low, 2-0. Mustangs down by 2. That's high for ball 3. Now you wonder how long Brady Trineri will stick with Shore on the mound. The junior comes set. And the 3-0 pitch, well outside, goes to the backstop. Sizemore stays put at third. It's a 4-pitch walk to Husted, so the tying run is on base for Josh Settles, and quickly out of the third base dugout, head coach Brady Trineri of Chariton comes out. As the Chargers talk strategy, Sizemore at third base, Husted at first. They, along with Settles, who's due up to bat, talk with head coach Todd White over at the third base side. So, a short talk by head coach Trineri. Davis County has runners at first and third, 1 out. They trail 6-4 here in the top of the 7th. And the batter is Josh Settles. Strike 1 on the outside corner. Settles is 1 for 2. He's been hit by a pitch, and he scored a pair of runs. Husted takes off from first. That pitch is over but low, and Sheridan just concedes the stolen base to Husted. 1 ball, 1 strike to Settles. So Settles can tie the game with a base hit. The pitch on the inside corner, strike 2. Settles jackknifed out of the way, but the home plate umpire called it strike 2. So Settles now will have to battle down 1 and 2. Shore rocks and fires. And that slider catches the outside corner. Settles can't believe it. He goes down looking, and there are 2 outs. And now Blaze Sorensen will bat with the Mustangs down to their final out. This is the first at bat of the season for Blaze Sorensen. He's batting in place of Hayden Bankson. And Sorensen takes high for ball 1. Sorensen, an 8th grader, first varsity at bat with the tying runs in scoring position. Go get him, kid. 1-0. Sorensen checks his swing. It's called a strike anyway, and it's 1-1. What is going through Sorensen's head at the moment? 1-1 pitch, hits Sorensen in the back. He gets aboard. The bases are now loaded for Victor Milder. Milder, 0 for 1, a strikeout, a sacrifice bunt, and a walk in his 3 plate appearances. Once again, Davis County has the bases full. Now down to their final out. Milder swings and misses at a changeup for strike 1. Playing things down to the hilt here in game 1, 6-4 Chariton. The 0-1 to Milder, over but low. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's high, 2-1. Decent speed on the base pass as well. Sizemore is at third, Husted's at second, and Blaze Sorensen is the runner at first. 2 balls and 1 strike to Milder. 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Mustangs down to their final out. The pitch misses inside, and it's 3-1. Milder now in the driver's seat. Can he find a pitch to drive? Here comes the 3-1 pitch. That's a strike on the inside corner. Milder thought he had ball 4 as he started his way towards first base. Held on to his bat, however. And now we'll have the merry-go-round start. Every runner will take off. A full count with 2 outs. Here in the top of the 7th, Davis County down to their final strike. The pitch with the runners going is strike 3 called, and this game has come to an end. Milder goes down looking, and the Mustangs strand the bases loaded, and Chariton wins game 1 by a final score of 6-4. We'll step away and tell you all about a very eventful game 1. Davis County fights, but they fall here at Millage Field in the opener. We'll be back on the Atama Radio Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook. Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
High-speed internet is here, powered by a 100% fiber optic network. Citizens Mutual provides reliable, fiber-to-the-home, high-speed internet to rural Iowa.
My children and my grandchildren, when they come here, they didn't like to come visit very much because they couldn't get on their devices. Well, now they love it because they can have chats with their friends. People don't realize how isolated sometimes people are out in the rural areas. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Visit findmyfiber.mycmtech.com.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the Complexion Company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the Complexion Company in Batavia today. Are you wanting a fence built but not sure who to call? Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield has lots of experience and can provide references from many happy customers. He can do everything from barbed wire, woven, continuous, and custom welding. Call Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield for a free estimate. You can find his number on Facebook or call 641-208-6310. That's 641-208-6310. Check out the Hopkins Fencing Facebook page for lots of pictures of the quality fencing jobs that he has done.
For excellence in auto body work and paint jobs, there is only one place to go, R&K Body Pros. They pride themselves on being a local business who puts their customers first. Not only do they do quality work, they do estimates, insurance jobs, and will work with clients on deductibles. If you are in an accident, see R&K Body Pros to get your car back to normal. They work with all insurances, making sure you're happy with your outcome. Excellence is what you can expect when you work with R&K Body Pros at 315 East 2nd Street in downtown Ottumwa.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Chariton beats Davis County in the opener of our doubleheader. 6-4 is our final, and just frustrating for the Mustangs as they stranded 10 runners in this ball game. They stranded the bases loaded twice, including a strikeout with the bases loaded to end the ball game. Sheridan opened the scoring in the second inning, and after an error extended the inning. Jace Gwynn doubled in a couple of runs to make it 2-0. Davis County got a run back in the top of the fifth as Peyton Schooley lifted a bloop single into center field for a base hit to score Josh Settles and make it 2-1. Sheridan added 2 runs in the bottom of the fifth. An RBI double by Keegan Evans, and then an error also scored a run. A pair of errors allowed Keegan Evans to come all the way around the score on the same play, and that made it a 4-2 ball game. Davis County was able to 4-1 ball game. Davis County made it 4-3 thanks to a couple of runs in the top of the sixth. Hayden Bankson had an RBI fielder's choice, and Ryland Johnson drew a bases-loaded walk but Davis County left 2 on the tying runs on base after a flyout that turned into a base running mistake that was a double play to get out of the 6th. Chariton added 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th. A triple by Charlie Stratton, and he scored on a double steal. Gwynn walked. He scored on an error and then a sacrifice fly by Griffin Richmond. And then Davis County was able to mountain rally in the top of the 7th. They scored twice after Dexter Scott walked. Noah Sizemore reached on an error. Grant Husted singled to load the bases. Well, actually, Grant Husted singled in a run. Josh Settle struck out Blaze Sorensen was hit by a pitch in his first plate appearance as a varsity player, and the 8th grader was on first, and then with the bases loaded, Victor Milder struck out, and that ended the ball game. 6-4 is our final. Final totals of this game: Davis County 6 runs. Sheridan 6 runs on 6 hits, 1 error, and 3 men left on. Davis County 4 runs on 9 hits, 4 errors, and 10 men left on base. Winning pitcher is Charlie Stratton. He is now 4-1. Losing pitcher is Noah Sizemore, who is now 3-4. Time of the game, 1 hour and 54 minutes. So we will take a break and be back for Game 2 after a little bit as they get this field set for the nightcap. Davis County and Chariton will wrap up their season series coming up in just a little bit. Until then, for Annie Argo, onsite producer, this is Elge Kojo saying so long from Chariton. This has been Davis County Baseball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.